Hi guys, welcome to Metal Heaven. My first video is going to be on Master Puppets. I'm going to teach you how to play it. It's by Metallica, great song. Let's get straight into it. So, take your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A and D string and leave that E string open because we're going to be playing a power chord. Yep, so strum the first 3 strings and that's how you do it. Then you do another power chord on the 5th fret on the A and D string. So you have your pointer finger on the A, 5th fret, and you take your ring finger on the 7th fret, and you do it on the D string. So it just sounds like this. And then you go to the 4th, 3rd. So. Okay, that was pretty easy. Now we're going to go to the 12th. Get your finger ready. I prefer my pointer finger for this. You do 2 open, make sure the palm muted, and then you go. So, double open, 12, double open, 11, power chords, 10th, 9th, 8th. Okay, so hopefully you picked that up. And then you go, we're going to continue going up this fretboard. We're going to be on the 7th fret this time. And 2 open, 7, 2 open, 6, 2 open, 5th, 1 open, 4th, 1 open, 3rd, 1 open, 2nd fret, but we're going to slide to the 1st. Okay, so let's play the whole intro. So don't give up, just keep practicing that. You play that whole pattern 4 times, and then you go into the main riff. So, we're going to move on. Here we go. So, open, 1st fret on the E string. So, and you're going to pay attention because we're going to be doing that a lot. So, O1, 2nd fret, A string. So, O1, 2, O1, 3, O1, 4, O1, 3, O1, 2, 2. So, you go to the 2nd, to the 3rd, to the 4th, to the 3rd, to the 2nd. So, O1, 2, O1, 3, O1, 4, O1, 3, O1, 1, 2, 2. So, it should sound like this. So, if you were able to play that along with me, I did a power chord slide, so from the 3rd to the 2nd, open. So, slide, open, slide, open, slide. And then you go back to this. And you play that twice. So, it should sound like this. And then there's a second part to this. It's a little different. So if you didn't catch that, I'll explain it. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 2, 2. So same thing so far. But pay attention right here. 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4. So we're not doing the slide quite yet. Patient. 1, 3, 0, 1. Power chord on the 2nd fret A string. And then you go straight back to it. We're not doing the slide yet. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1. Okay. I'm gonna redo that. I'm gonna go in a little bit more depth, just in case you didn't catch it. If not, more advanced players, you can just move on to the verse. But let's do it again. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 2, 2, 0, 1, 2, 1, 3. We're playing it from start to finish of the main riff, by the way. So, it's a slide, open, slide, double slide, open, slide. So slide, open, slide, slide, and slide. Okay. Then we go into the verse. This is the next part of the song. You do open E palm muted, you do that 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you slide from the 3rd fret to the 4th fret in a power chord. Open 6th to the 5th, 3rd to the 5th. So there's only one open in this, for this little snippet at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after that, you switch it up a bit, like right away. You do that, then the next part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? You just play it twice. So let's do it together. Okay, you do that a whole bunch of times. I think it's like 4. And then take your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the E string and you play it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your ring finger to the D string, but don't touch the A string yet. We're going to strum it, the A and D string, and then you hammer on down to the 2nd string with your pointer finger. So, and then slide from the 3rd to the 2nd on the A string with the power chord, and then you hammer it down again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then next part, just like last time, as soon as you do that, you move on and you do a different pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Double hammer. So it kind of sounds just like the other one, but it's a little different. You play that a whole bunch of times again. I don't know the exact number. I think it's like 4. And then you move on to this part. So this is another section of the song. And you go to power chord on the 7th fret of the A string. 1, 2, open string on the E. palm muted. So, and you go to the 5th, then back to the 7th. So, and then do this, it's going to be a little confusing. Pay attention. So you go to the 7th on the A, then you go to the 9th on the A. So, then you go to the 9th of the D string, then you go back to the 9th of the A string, and then you slide from the 9th to the 10th on the A string. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 8th fret of the E string power chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's open, and you go from the 8th to the 7th. So 8th, 7th, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're chugging on that 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go to the A string power chord from the 5th to the 6th to the 7th. Apologies if you don't know what a power chord is. I will make a short video to explain it. It's not hard. If you're too worried, if you're too, impatient, you could search it up. But I will make a very simple video on explaining what a power chord is. And I'll go over them all. So you go 5th, 6th, 7th. So let's do it together, because that's it. So hopefully you caught that. I played it twice. Once again, I think you played about 4 times. Not sure. And then the next part, you're going to play the chorus. So the next part of this video is going to be the chorus. And what all you do is you go back to that power chord we started with in the intro, where you're on the 2nd fret, and you place your pointer finger down on the A and D string, and leave that E string open for that power chord. Play it twice. This one is on the 1st fret for your pointer finger on the E string, and your ring finger is going to be on the 3rd fret on the A string. Okay, and then you let it ring out back on that power chord on the 2nd fret of the A and D string, and then so you do that open 4 times on the E string, muted, and then you go to the 2nd fret, and you play a power chord on there. And then you play open twice, and you go to 3rd. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And then you go to the A string, and you do that power chord on the 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, open. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's basically that same pattern. And so you play that power chord on the 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the 2nd fret. 1, 2. But this power chord, it's not this one, it's this one. So it's a little different. So you place that pointer finger on the 2nd fret, but it's on the D and G string. And you play the A, D, and G strings. So, and now you go to the 5th fret on the A string and play a power chord. Open 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 3rd fret, A string power chord. 1, 2. So, and now you go to the 7th fret on the A string. 1, 2, 3, 4. go back to this with the power chord. So let's play it together. So that is the next part. You go do that. You do that one more time, and then you just go back to this. So after this in the song, they actually go back to the main riff, then the verse, and the pre-chorus, then the chorus, all that shenanigans, and you just go back to the chorus again, and then you go into an acoustic part. So that's it. Yeah. So let's get on to the acoustic part. Alright, for the acoustic section, it's pretty simple. Let's just start with it. Let's get straight into it. Open E, then take your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and take your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and we're gonna go open E, then 2nd fret A, 2nd fret D, and then open G. So, now take your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and take your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and play open D, then 2nd fret G, then 3rd fret B, then 2nd fret G. Now take your pointer finger and hammer down and let go. Take your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. Okay, and pointer finger on the G string 2nd fret. And then take your middle finger and push down on the 3rd fret high E string, so that thin one. So it should sound like this. Alright, let's go over it. That was a lot. Next part is put your middle finger down on the 3rd fret of the A string, and put your pointer finger, have it just to get it ready, and I want you to put it down on the 2nd fret of the D string, and then put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's some hail going on outside my house. Weather these days. Okay, so now I want you to play the 3rd of A, then the open G, which we did not put a finger on. Whoa. That's what we're gonna be doing. So, 3rd fret A, open G, 3rd fret B, open G, 3rd fret G, B, back to that open G, then to the 2nd fret D, and then let go of your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and play it. Open B. So it should sound like this. Okay? So you got that part down. Now let's move on. Put your middle finger down on the G string, 2nd fret, and play open A, 2nd fret G, open B, A, open A. Now take your pointer finger and place it down on the 2nd fret of A and play 2nd fret A, then play 2nd fret G, and then open B. Take your pointer finger to the 1st fret of A, then play 2nd fret G, open B. So. And then you go back to it again, you play that whole part again. So let's do it. Okay, you play that twice. So let's play it again. Oops. Then you move on to this part. This is a cool part, it's a harmony. And this is just before the solo. So yes, we are going to be cutting past the little part, unfortunately, to shorten this video. So, middle finger on the, not the 15th, but the 17th fret. Take your ring finger to the 19th. That's what we're going to be playing. So, 17th of the B. Take your ring finger on the high E string on the 19th. Then let go with your ring finger and go to the 15th fret of the E. Back to the B on the 17th. Then E on the 17th. Then go to the 14th of the E. Then go to the 15th of the B. And play this 3 times. So. That's the next part. So. 15th of the B. 17th of the E. Then the 14th of the E. Back to the 15th of the B. Then go to the 15th of the E. Twelfth of the E. 13th of the B. Play that 3 times. So. Fifteenth of the E. 12th of the E. 14th of the E. So hammer on from the 12th to the 14th and let go. Eleventh of the E. 13th of the B. 11th of the B. 12th of the B. Slide from the 15th to the 13th. 11th to the 12th on the E. And then slide from the 14th to the 15th. So let's go over it. And then you play it again. I'm not playing the solo, unfortunately. Alright. But yeah, and then the next part, after the solo, is more of this. You play that, and then you go back to this, but in a metal tone. So, the next part, make sure you're in your metal tone. So it's really easy. It's power chord on the second twice, then once on the third, power chord, E string still, then back 3 times on the second fret, E string, power chord. If you don't know what I'm saying, it looks like this. It's a pointer finger on the second fret and a ring finger on the 4th fret of the A string, and my pointer finger's on the E. Okay, that's a basic power chord formation. You just have one finger over here, one finger down here, 2 frets down on the next string. That's what I mean by that. Okay, next part is A. I use my ring finger for this. It's on 4th fret A. Play it twice. Then power chord on the 4th fret of the A. Okay, it's that same thing. Notice my pointer finger is on the 4th fret on the A, and my ring finger is on the 6th fret of the D. Because last one was up here, and that was on the 2nd fret of the E and 4th fret of the A. Hopefully you caught on to that. I'll make a video on it, a short one, and explain it, but that's the most you're getting out of me for that right now. I just want to get this video over. It's a great song, but golly, it's taken a long time. So yeah, you play the whole part twice, where you go back from this, ending it with that, or ending with this. Second time you play it, you just let that power chord ring out on the 4th fret of the A, and then go, which is a power chord on the 3rd fret of the E, and then go to the 2nd fret of the E, which is this. And then 3rd E, 2nd fret E, open E, 3rd fret E, 2nd fret E, open E. And then Kirk Hammett goes into a crazy solo that I will not be teaching you. And maybe Eddie Munson, fighting demon bats, is playing that solo. Doesn't matter. We're not going over it, unfortunately. It takes too long. And I'm not very good at it. Yeah, sorry. Now, next part after his solo would be open E twice, power chord on the 1st fret, open E twice, power chord on the 1st, open E twice, power chord on the 1st, open E twice, power chord on the 1st. Power chord, like the beginning, pointer finger on the 2nd fret and of the A and D string, leaving that E string open. So you play that 4 times, then this twice. Then you go to it again. Power chord on the 2nd fret, and pay attention, it's one of these. Your pointer finger is on the 2nd fret of the A string, ring finger is on the 4th fret of the D string. Yep. Then you get into a harmony between Hetfield and Kirk Hammett. Sounds pretty cool, actually. Let's get into it. I'm excited about this. It's a cool part of the song. Open E, 2nd fret E, 3rd fret E, open A, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret A. By the way, I'm learning. This is teaching you James Hetfield's role in this. Everything I've taught you so far, James Hetfield plays. There might be one part where it's Kirk Hammett. But I wanted to teach you basically the whole song, so you basically get the gist. It's all of it except the solo, and yeah, whatever. But you don't really need that, part's not that important. Back to what I was saying. Open E, 2nd fret E, 3rd fret E, open A, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, slide from the 4th to the 5th fret of D, 3rd fret A, 3rd fret A again, but make sure you ring it out before this one. 2nd fret A, 3rd fret A. Take your pinky onto the 5th fret of the A, 3rd fret A, 2nd fret A. Then 3rd fret E, 2nd fret E. And then you play it again if it's the ending, but we're not there yet. You play this 3 times, and then you do the ending spot, which is the ending part, which is a little different. So we're going to play this 3 times. So I played this part. Played it like that. And then you go in the main riff. Yay! Then you guessed it, verse. Then pre-chorus. Chorus. We're not playing the main riff. We're playing the verse, just so you know. Verse time. Then, remember that part from the main riff where it goes like this? Yes, we do. If you were able to play that part just fine, congratulations, you just played Master of Puppets by Metallica without the solo. Yeah. But you got to play, like, best parts of the song, just not Kirk Hammett solo. James Hetfield solo. No offense to King Hetfield, but it's not that great. I don't care for it. Maybe you do. No offense, it's not that great. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on Master Puppets by Metallica. Such a great song, absolutely legendary. Metallica's such a great band, Hall of Famer. It's just, there's no comparison. It's one of the best songs ever made, personally. And I'm glad I got to make a video on it and a lesson. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from it. And hopefully, maybe this isn't the last video you watch. Hopefully you drop a like and subscribe. And, you know, watch more of my videos. See you soon, metalheads. That's all we got.